power is heaven. Ashe. I welcome you, truly. I've waited many years to teach this class. And I have been blessed by the oracles to go forward at this time and space to do this. I can tell you this marks an historic moment for us, because it is the first time in thousands of years this kind of science is being taught to us in a group. Okay? What you will learn, I have used for many years personally with great effect. And many people whom I love and just people who have come to me have been healed by their own inner heat. So the class will run approximately 12 weeks per cycle. So it's cumulative. You must kind of come back and add to what you've learned until you reach a certain plateau of excellence. Then you can go to the next plateau. But before we start, in Africa, we always begin with the ego, the ancestors. So I'm going to pour libation. I ask you rise in honor of the ancestors who have brought us together. Ashe? It's the ancestors who are doing this, not us. Okay. I simply ask you to tune into the fact that you are part of a chain of beings, of people, with history and experiences. Great-grandmas, great-grandpas. And that you have a resource to tune into to strengthen you. Here on earth, I'll be saying the word Ibashe, which means in Yoruba, we honor. Ibashe. And I simply ask you to say Ashe at the end of each statement, which means, and so it is, Ashe. Ibashe Olodumare, to the Supreme Being. Ibashe Bobo Orisha. Ibashe Eshu, Eshu, Eshu. Ibashe Oya, Oya, Oya. Ibashe Bobo Egu, Umbelese Olodumare. Ibashe to all the Egun in Africa, Ashe, the priests and priestesses who preserve the mysteries of the black people. We give praise to you. Ibashe to all the Africans buried in the motherland, Ashe, we do not forget you. Ibashe to all the ancestors who were ripped from Mother Africa's breast, we do not forget you. Ibashe to all the Egun who were placed into the hulls of those evil ships by our enemies. We do not forget your trauma and your pain. Ibashe to the Egun who sit at the bottom of Olokun, the god of the seas. Those who were pushed over, those who jumped, and those who pushed their children over so they would not have to be enslaved. We do not forget you. And we ask that your bones rise from the depths of Olokun's water and chatter with your story, Ashe. Ibashe to all the Egun of the diaspora, those blacks in the Caribbean, South America, North America, Canada, Europe, and the Arctic. May we all recall we are one people, speaking different tongues, but one cloth. May we not forget this. Ibashe. Ibashe to our beloved Native American ancestors. We give praise to you because we know you have kept us warm and shielded us and gave us spiritual food and physical warmth in a very, very dark hour and time of great need. May we rise that we may help you to rise, and may this land be returned to you. Ibashe to the Egun who built this country, America, to all those blacks who died with blood, sweat, and tears, and brutality, who built this country to make it the greatest world power that it is. We do not forget your toil. Ibashe to the ancestors of the people in this room. I pray to your ancestors, Ashe, and I thank them, Ashe, for bringing you home, Ashe. May they remind us that we are family, that we need each other, Ashe, that no one is perfect, Ashe, and for us to catch each other's back, Ashe, and look after each other, Ashe. I ask your ancestors to teach you what I cannot teach you, to tell you what I cannot tell you, and to show you what is beyond me to show you. May we have peace, brother and sisterhood, Ashe, and family unity this day, Ashe, as we heal ourselves and our community. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. You may have a seat. Ashe. My name is Minister Ra Ifagbemi. I'm a Babalao, which means a high priest, trained in Yoruba in Nigeria, Ondo State, Obaile, a little village in the rainforest. I was sent to Atlanta by Ifa through a dream. If I used to live in New York, if I told me that I must move to Atlanta, I knew one person in Atlanta, one, literally. I called my elder in Nigeria. I said, Baba, is it true the dream that I have? Is it a true vision from heaven? He goes, he threw and said, yes, you have a mission now. And here we are. My mission is to empower the village. Is to give you power, not really give you power, but to unleash your power scientifically, metaphysically. Each race on earth has a purpose. There are the Europeans. They have a purpose. Yes, it's true. There are the blacks. There are the Asians and Native Americans. Blacks have the signs of calling heaven. We are the ritual people of the world. We can summon the unseen, unlike any other race. Europeans have technical skill. Warfare and technical skill. Native Americans have the Earth Mother science. They have not forgotten the spirit of this planet. And Asians have preserved the healing arts for humanity. Once upon a time, all these arts were part of one great teaching. And then catastrophe fell upon the temples, and they splintered off into different parts of the world, preserving a particular mystery. Now it's time for the parts to come back together. You see? Church of Ankh is rather eclectic, so it seems. We seem to absorb different things from different traditions. That's true on the surface level. But if you study deep enough your history, you'll see they all link back to Africa. We're simply reclaiming and readapting to modern Africans, the old teachings. Who knows Igbo? Anyone here speak Igbo? No? In Igbo, if you were an Igbo man or woman, and I asked you, what is the word for God? Guess what they'd say? Chukwu. Let's take a look. There's a root. Chu. The word Chu is a variant of the word for supreme being in Igbo called Chi. Yoruba, we say orishas for angels or gods, right? Igbo say Chi. They'd say the Chi Shango, the Chi Yemonja, the Chi Ogun. Have you heard this word before? Yes. Chi. Ashe. Chi. Ra. R-A, Ra. What does that mean? Ashe. 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 Oh. How true. I love you. I love you. I love you. The beauty of God is power. That's what the whole thing is about these next 12 weeks, in fact. Chi means supreme being. If you know Kung Fu, they move the Chi. If you know Japanese, it's called Ki. Same thing, right? You would never think this is an African word, Chi. Let's talk about Chi. Chi means supreme being. Chinese say Chi means cosmic energy. Same thing, right? I'm much older than I look, by the way. I've been around for a long time, doing many, many different techniques over the many years. But I have found one that works supreme. Chi. This is the book I want you to get. Study this book. Awaken, Healing Light of the Tao. I'll write it on the board. Because you're going to work out of this book. I should capitalize the title of the book for our young students in the room, right? Awaken, Healing Light. Tao. Health is your wealth. You work hard to make money, to have love in your life, to have a good family structure. You get sick. How can you enjoy these things if you are ill? The way in which the system is moving is the oyimbo. Oyimbo is the Yoruba word for a white person. Oyin means honey, bo means tongue. We call them the honey tongues. Huh? The oyimbos have structured healing so it's inaccessible to the average person. It's cost prohibitive. Very expensive to get real healing. Right? Ancestors have foreseen this coming and have said it's time for us to use alternative methods. No money involved. But you must pay. No free lunch in the universe. No free lunch. So if we're not going to ask for money from you, we want your time. We want you to have some discipline and to practice a thing or two. Spend some time meditating on your life force. You see what I'm saying? No money, but you must pay something. In Yoruba, the god Eshu, the trickster, says you must always pay. If you think you're not paying, I'm fooling you. Everything has its price, one way or another. Money or time, which will you choose? With that said, I wish I could have this blown up so you can see it nice, big, and beautiful. It's a stunning image. I'm not sure if you can see it, can you? In the back there? It basically depicts a figure on a chair sitting on the earth with the Big Dipper and the North Star beaming into his spirit. I have done these meditations for years. You literally can project to the stars and absorb their power. It is a drunken stupor you hit, a nectar that is most hypnotic. You walk out of that meditation feeling truly radiant. And no money. But you're going to have to take some time out for yourself. This is our goal. What is the goal of spiritual training? Who wants to take a guess? Don't be frightened. You're Africans. Use your intuition. Yes.
To be better.
To be better. Yes. That works. That's a very good answer, in fact.
Be one with the universe,
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You become better by becoming one with the universe, nature, and life. In Africa, in Timbuktu, in ancient Egypt, in Yoruba, we wanted to have a certain number of what they call ascended beings. Meaning people who've ascended the pyramid of consciousness. Who've reached the heights of spiritual development. The sign of high cultural expression is the number of ascended beings in that culture. Egypt had many high masters produced at one general time. Yoruba, Timbuktu. And we were enslaved, and the signs of mastership was lost. Egun ancestors want the return of the ascended Africans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22 people in here. How many ascended masters can we pull out? 22. It takes only one to change the whole pond. One rock to ripple the whole pond. My goal is to have you all become immortal. You know, like mummies. You know what I'm talking? We spent an equivalent of $300 billion on pyramids. If you were to equate the amount of labor and money used to build a pyramid, it equals $300 billion. That's a lot of money for something spiritual. This was very serious to us. And to our ancestors, very serious. Because you can't destroy a child who comes pure. Crack can't get him. Drugs can't get him. Low self-esteem can't get him because this child knows she's divine. How can you touch that? But that takes work. You don't just pop out divine. You must work at it. You must build the pyramid. So, the first thing you got to ask yourself is, am I lazy or am I industrious? Do I want something for nothing, or will I earn my keep? If you answer that well, the trickster will open the door blessings or close the door blessings for you. I guarantee that your hardest test in this class, will you work? That I can't control. Okay? Like any teacher. You must do the work. Okay? Please do the work. We need more masters around here. All right, so health. What is health? It's not an absence of pain. You can be very sick and not have any pain. A cancer that's breeding or some disease that hasn't surfaced, you can be as sick as a dog, but look and feel fine. That is not health. Health is balance. Health is balance. The word medicine, well, what's the root of medicine? Medi, as in meditation, medicine. Medi means middle, or balanced, right? When you are ill, a system is out of harmony. We teach that each organ and each system has a sound. The note is either flat or sharp. Stomach has a sound. Lungs have a sound. If the note goes too high or too low, you get what we call illness. You're off pitch, out of tune. Lack of harmony or disharmony, right? So we want to learn, what are the sounds of my temple? What are the sounds of the chambers of my temple? And the priest would enter your temple and start singing. See, we talk old science to you now. Old temple science, You get strong enough, you can radiate your vibration out to heal others. You learn to use crystals and things to help you magnify, amplify yourself, and you can help heal the community. So, let's talk about, we'll do sound next week actually. I just want to whet your appetite. Give you something to come back for, okay? Point to your liver for me, everyone. Ooh, I'm telling. Ooh, I'm telling. I'm looking for my liver. Where's your liver? I'm looking. I see a few. Somewhere where my liver. Show me your spleen. Spleen. Where's your spleen? I'll put it in 2 words. Know thyself. Where's your spleen? Okay, you see the point there, right? How can you heal if you don't even know where it is? So the first step in healing is knowing the temple, the body given to us by the Creator. Your liver is on your right side, right here. Here's your tummy. Behind it is your spleen and pancreas. It's kind of behind and low to the left. You know where your kidneys are, like a kidney punch. The rest you probably know. Your lungs, of course, your heart, etc. We always get you on the liver one. The liver and the spleen one. Okay?